Aha, there we go. It works. It works. Boobies. It is grim today, guys. It is already 28 degrees in my office. Yay? Oh, the AI thing, yeah. And it's illegal to do that in the EU, right? In the EU and UK because of the GDPR law. Everything has to be opt-in, not opt-out. And guess what it wasn't when I went to go and check? It was opt-out. I'm like, that ain't good, Twitch. That ain't good. So that's the thing. You shouldn't have to turn it off. You should have the choice to turn it on, you know? You shouldn't have to turn it off. Which means like, and they know that they know this. They know this because people will literally see the little banner at the bottom of the screen on the website, and they'll be like, "Oh, we've updated the terms," and people will just click accept. Because most of the time they won't change. They won't change the TOS much, so people are just like, "I just accept it," and it turned it on. It turned it on. That sort of thing shouldn't be hidden within. Like, well, obviously it should be in the TOS, obviously, but like it shouldn't be hidden. It should be, hey, we're doing this now. Do you agree to this? It shouldn't be a, hey, we've changed the TOS. Do you accept them? It's annoying. And I think that's how they're getting around it. Whereas they're putting it into the TOS. People are obviously just clicking accept because usually, like, I feel that whenever a company has changed their TOS drastically like that, oh, it's not drastic, but you know what I mean, like with something like that, they usually go, hey, we've done this, you know? So it's just like, Twitch didn't do that. They just said, hey, yeah, we've just changed, we've updated our TOS, and that was it. Which kind of sucks. Sang, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day today. Yeah, no, it shouldn't, because like here in the EU, because this is what I was going on about in Discord yesterday, was that just as this is like a base level, by the way. This is going to be in like dumbed down so I can actually explain it, but like with GDPR, it stops anybody from having their information or data given out like that without their consent. Unfortunately, I had to do this with Asda when I worked there. I wish I would have gone a bit further with it, but I didn't. Honestly, money scared me at that point. I don't have the money to go up against Walmart at the time, so I didn't bother. But like, that's basically what Twitch has done. Like, they've obviously gotten people to click accept on TOS. They haven't really explained the changes, and like they didn't do a blog post about it, and it's not in there either. So no one got an email either. No one got an email. I didn't get an email, and when I did some digging, no other streamers got emails about this change either. So they were just literally like relying on the fact that people would just click yes to the TOS acceptance thing. So, you know. Yeah, that's the thing, because as soon as people click accept, that means that I consent to them doing that, you know? Yeah, I opted out of them, but because I only did it this morning,
Hi, how are you?
that's been at least 12 hours that they've probably already scraped my stuff already, like knowing Twitch. But I've got this feeling that they didn't make a blog post about it or an email because they knew they would have this backlash, and I really hope that they're getting like rid of it. Like, I don't mind like AI in the terms of like how they've explained it in the past, where like they'll see what sponsorships are best suited to you with like the words, like the viewership that I have, like the amount of viewers I have, how, right, this can sound really silly, how much people spend in my stream as well, because that is also factored into it. That's totally fine. But like this clause thing that we've all had to turn off says generative AI, and I'm like, no, because like what's stopping Twitch, right? This is where, like, this is what I'm worried about, right? What's stopping Twitch from taking a
Boobies.
streamer who uses a webcam, and Twitch taking that and then doing their own thing and having that streamer say something that they didn't actually say? Or I'm an art streamer mostly. What's stopping Twitch from using the art that I'm doing on stream and like letting the AI learn from that? You know what I mean? It's stupid. It's stupid, and Twitch is just going downhill, I swear. Even when to the whole vote about Twitch things. Yeah, honestly, I think like the thing is, it's getting to a point where Twitch isn't actually listening to the people who use their website, you know? I friggin' hate those glasses because, like, at the end of the day, like, don't get me wrong, I've seen people use them on like roller coasters, and I'm like, okay, that to me seems like that's fair. But then again, you've got like GoPro like chest straps that you can use to do that POV, so I don't see a point. Plus, how are you gonna hold the glasses on your head, like, you know? But like, if you're just like out in public and stuff, no one, like, unless you're aware of meta glasses, no one's really gonna know that they're being filmed. You know, granted, they do have a giant flashing red light on them, um but like, if you talk about like the older generations, they're not gonna really understand, especially if they're not like tech savvy or anything. You know, they're not gonna be like, oh, someone's filming me, I don't like that. You know what I mean? I hate meta glasses. I hate them because like you don't really know when people are recording you. You know what I mean? There's some sense of assistive AI used in terms of, hey, here's what would work best for your stream growth. Yeah. I get that. I get that, but that's not like, you know, that's not using my content to make other content. You know what I mean? I should be the one to do that. I make my content and then I reuse it. You know, that should be me. You know, here comes, hey, it's let's train a Gen AI. Try and reproduce your stuff. Yeah, no, because like no. Tell my professor that I've made a code to block the recording feature of meta glasses, roughly a 5-meter range. Oh, really? Nice. Honestly, I just we're getting into this like friggin' dystopian hellscape where people don't like consent, man. Consent. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, why are people like this is why I don't go outside, guys. This is why I don't go outside. People don't like people. Yeah, we are. We're deep into it. I no, no. I don't understand, you know? I don't get it. I don't get it because I'm just like, no, no. Because like when I was in uni, the amount, like, so I had to get like references for the hairstyles that I was making for characters and stuff, and I'm like, I can't do them on myself because one, I can't see what I'm doing, and I can't take pictures of myself in the way that I need those references. The amount of like forms I had to get signed to consent to get someone else to be my reference, like, not even like my younger cousin, she volunteered. Luckily, I was able to get a form for her mom to sign because she was under 18 at the time, and just before that type of consent was even involved, I had to get so much more to get consent of, hey, this person is going to be used in my work. You know what I mean? There's so much. And then there's people who are just like, I'm just going to film these people, or take their information without them even knowing. Like the only reason I knew about the Twitch AI thing was because Zen put it up in the Discord. And even if I didn't see that, I saw it through social media. I shouldn't be finding out that stuff through social media, you know? Yeah, no, exactly, Doug, exactly. It's so stupid. I don't understand it. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I don't know, but it's really annoying. It's really annoying because I've got a feeling Twitch has gotten around it by doing that little TOS. Hey, do you accept this TOS? Because no one's going to read it, and that's how they're going to get past it. And I think that's why I think as soon as people said accept on that, it turned that AI on, which is annoying. And I've got this feeling that if you go on the TOS now, it'll probably be buried. It'll be buried so you can't find it. Which isn't a good thing, because if you can't find a term in your TOS, then that's not good. That's not good. I'm no legal person, but I don't think that's good. You know? But yeah, I freaking hate Gen AI. I hate it with a passion. You know, don't get me wrong. At the beginning, when it first came about, I was probably like everybody else, being like, "Oh, that could be useful. That seems pretty cool." You know, because I can totally I understand this is a cool new thing. Let's see what it does. You know, I totally get that. I totally get it. But like obviously as time has gone on and we find out how bad it actually is, I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm good, you know? It just it's just that these companies just haven't got the memo, clearly. Or they've got the memo, they've just decided to ignore the memo, you know? I just I hate it. I hate it, guys. I just ugh. Anyway, that's my rant for today. That is my rant. I will approve that in a sec. One sec. I have an eyelash in my eye. Yeah, no, exactly. I think it's the same for like a majority of things that have like come about and everything. Um, except freaking cryptocurrency. I don't get that. I never understood that. I'm gonna be real. Like, why would you want fake money? The only fake money I want is in The Sims. And I can use a cheat to get that. You know, it's just I don't get it. I don't get it. So annoying. Oh, I never NFTs. I also don't get them either. I'm glad that crashed. I honestly hope AI crashes too. What's really annoying though as well, and this is the last thing, right? Is that there's a lot of people out there who confuse AI with Gen AI, and they just automatically assume that if you agree with AI, then you agree with every AI. And it's like, no, like in games have like a ton of AI in it. Like, you know, AI NPCs, that sort of stuff. You know, where like if you take like Dead by Daylight and stuff, you've got the character AI and you've got the killer AI if you're going in as a on your own and you just want to practice, you know, the like for example, if you're going as a survivor, the killer AI will learn how other survivors work and how they go about the map and how they act if a killer comes near them and stuff. Like totally fine. It's totally fine. It's yes, it is a learning AI, but it's not what we're seeing now in like in the world, and like that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Or, you know, it's so stupid. So stupid. Yeah, like, you know, I feel like there is like you then you've got like medical AI. I'm not entirely sure how that is used. Um if I'm honest, so I won't really I can't really say much on it, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like just Gen AI is just ew. Ew. And it's really annoying because I Like there's Nightshade and I can't remember what the other one is. It's done by the same people. It's Nightshade and something else to basically poison your artwork and stuff. One, I can't seem to get it to work. It will not let me upload an image. Two, AI, like the Gen AI has actually like figured out how to get around that, and I'm like, well, that sucks. And it's getting to a point where people don't want to show their artwork anymore, and that kind of sucks. It is. It's just laziness. It's just laziness. Like if we just go with like just artwork like what I do, like with this image, right? Just learn how to do it. You can learn how to do it. It takes time, sure, but you can learn how to do it. Like it's not going to you know, it's just learn how to do it. Just learn how to do it. Like I will always bring up the freaking PewDiePie video where he was like, I learned how to draw in 100 days. And you can see from day one, for lack of a better term, his art's not great, but then by like day 100, his art is like way better. You know what I mean? It like in the grand scheme of things, 100 days isn't a long time. That's like a like less than third of the year. Like it's not a lot. And there's people out there going like, oh, I can't do it. I don't have the resources. I don't have the time. And I'm like, man, freaking cavemen used berries and a stick to draw on walls. You have the resources. Go and get a stick and draw in the dirt, whatever, you know? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. And I like that. It's just that people don't want to learn. People don't want to learn how to do things. Like, you know, did all of these like great artists come out of like out into the world like drawing like that? No, they did not. They put the time and effort into it. I freaking hate AI, man. Did my thesis on AI, and one of the references was how AI can detect pulmonary issues when fed X-rays of lungs. Oh, it's probably obviously it's used for more and stuff, but like, yeah, no, that's interesting though. Like that sort of AI is like cool. Like it's helpful, you know? Whereas just Gen AI is just stealing at the end of the day. I'm so glad that there's a law here that says that it can't be copyrighted. Yeah, no, if you find the right resources to draw and you have the will to do it, you can learn how to do art, you know? You can learn how to do it. Your art's gonna be shit to begin with, but yeah. No, exactly, Sang. Exactly. Like, you know, it's just so dumb. Yeah, like that's the thing. It's like it can be useful, but then obviously, yeah, then you get some like tech bro. And I think this is the bad thing about it is that people see these like abbreviate like LLMs or just AI and they're like, ew, disgusting, I hate it. And it's just like you are mixing two very different types of AI here and giving it just like a whole umbrella to sit under when it's not like that. It's not, you know? It sucks. What is this? Oh, that's so I could actually see what I was doing. But anyway, we're doing this today. We're gonna do Stelli's PNG. I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming for because it is already 28 degrees in here. So probably until the end of the timer today, unless it gets added to, then I will probably go on for like 4 hours. Probably. That's gonna be my goal. Music, I find it harder to figure out because most of the time I'm just listening to music. I'm listening to it, but I'm not listening. Does that make sense? Like I've just got it on as background noise, so I'm not really paying much attention to it. But once I figure it out, it's I can see it, you know what I mean? Wade, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day today. Oh yeah, it will. It will. It's gonna be 30 degrees outside. Yesterday it was actually hotter outside um than in my office. It really sucks because I'm hoping this is like the last heat wave we have, to be fair, because it's not great. I'm so glad I was just making videos yesterday. I was gonna do some commissions yesterday, but I was like, you know what? It's 3 p.m. and I'm dying. Let's go. What greenery? It's all brown now. It's all brown. Especially like the England and Wales. It is basically just all brown now. Ooh, thank you for the 65 streak. Like there's a couple of places in the UK where housing developments have like stopped. They've had to put a pause on building because all of the resources have gone to building data centers, and it's just like, do you need a data center? Do you really need it? Like, do you need that? And it's so annoying. I want to know what happens to these data centers when it dies. I want to know what happens to the buildings. Because they're not going to knock them down because that will cost them money. But then it will probably cost them more money to keep them running when they're not being used, if that makes sense. Oh, we don't have that. We don't have that. I don't think we have that law here in the UK because like here in the UK in the winter they have like literally the government like does like call out posts and is like, hey, it's going to be like severely cold like for the next week. If you are in need of like assistance with bills or you need like heated blankets, obviously the heated blankets go more towards people in need, like the elderly, like families with very young children, or like immunocompromised people. They're like, hey, just go to this website and you can order one and everything. Oh, Zero? It's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. But in the summer, when arguably more people are like perishing, they're like, oh, it's just warm, it's fine. And it's like, our houses aren't equipped to deal with this heat. It's not. Like as soon as the brick heats up, you're done. Like you are done. Um, like which is why I'm constantly keeping an eye on the temperature in this room, because this room just does not cool down. Like regardless, it doesn't. But I was like, I'll do a little stream today. Yeah, it is just a little guy, just a little guy. But yeah, no, the heat is awful. I hate it. That's why I hate taking my cats to the vets at the moment, because like both their vaccines are right in the middle of summer. And I'm just there like, I will not walk my cats down there at all. And with how Scary was a few weeks ago when I took her, I will not walk her down to the vets because she got very, very stressed out. I was just like, nah, I'm not dealing with that. No. And I hate it. The heat's not good. The heat's not good, guys. We can't deal with it. And it's really annoying when people are like, oh, like 30 isn't even that hot. And it's like, yeah, but like, one, we're not used to it, and two, we don't have air conditioning on a normal basis here. and our houses are built to keep the heat in. So yeah, it's not nice. It's not good. Okay. Yeah, no, exactly. Like it's yeah. I want to move to Svalbard where it doesn't get hotter than like 16. And I'm like, yes, please, give it me. Like I don't think people are like willing to accept the fact that we fucked. Yeah, no, exactly. It's just the heat, man. It shouldn't be this hot. Like me and Lydia are gonna have a look at air conditioning, and we're gonna have a look at it in the winter, purely because in my head, and I hope no one else has this thought process either, the companies will be like, oh, no one's buying them, they're gonna be cheap now. And they won't be sold out. Air conditioning is sold out here in the UK, guys, by the way. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. I don't know what color I'm using here. Eh? Yeah, I'm hoping so. Um, but yeah, we're definitely like even at like a minimum, like getting two to put in Lydia's office and my office, like our bedroom. Actually, I've managed to keep our bedroom cool by covering the windows, or at least the bottom half of the windows. Um, so um I've actually managed to keep that cool. And plus I can then move the fan that's in here into the bedroom because I've got the most powerful fan in the house. Um on a good day. On a good day. So maybe moving that into the bedroom will probably help, but we shall see. We shall see. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be real, guys. What am I doing? I'm in one of those days where we're just gonna be talking about stuff for like 67 years and I won't actually get anything done. Um I was gonna say something else too. Honestly, same. I've done like so much this morning. I have written invoices. I've been talking to other people about what they want me to do, and I'm just like I just wanted to write. And all I wrote was how soupy the character felt. That's all I wrote this morning was like yeah, the character felt soupy. Yeah, like soupy, like sluggish. That's how my character feels. Soupy. I won't lie, the first time I heard that was to describe fog, and I was like, what does soupy fog mean? What does that mean? But no, my character is now soupy. I did write 2,000 words yesterday, guys, even like more so than that even, and I was like, hell yeah, let's go. But I figured out that my chapters need to be about like 2,000 words each, roughly, or over, to reach the word count that I want, which is like 80,000 words. Um at this point, if we go with the chapters that I have, I should be at 60,000 words, but I'm like 15 behind that, but it's fine. Because most of the time when I'm drafting, I don't usually get into like really writing until like halfway through the book anyway. So the first half of the book is sort of like me just trying to tell myself the story rather than uh okay. Rather than me trying to like fill it out and stuff. I might actually definitely try and get beta readers for this book though, because otherwise I'm just like I that's the one thing I didn't do with Dragon Cry is get beta readers, which honestly probably wasn't a good thing, but you know what? I've learned a bunch. Learned a bunch from it. I've also learned to do art way before I even say, "Hey guys, I'm doing a book now." Do you know what? It would help if I actually got the references up. That would help. Where are they? Where? La, 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 la. I'm so freaking tired. I honestly, it's the heat. The heat makes me so tired. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is there's this indie author that's currently making an app right now. So imagine Patreon but for authors. Um, which I'm trying to get into right now because they're still in like the dev stage. Um, and I can set up either paid tiers or free tiers, which is most likely going to be the case. And I'm going to make a beta reader tier so people can read it through that. But it's going to be like a limited amount of people. Um, because they've managed to make the app so people can't screenshot the page. It would just come out blank. They can't copy the text, like copy and paste the text. If they really wanted to copy what is on there, they would have to physically type it out themselves. Um, Granted, you'd probably take a picture of the screen, but like can't really avoid that one. And the only part of the actual app that's online is the part where authors get to go, which is to look at their comments and upload their posts. So I'm waiting for that. I think they're doing beta testing for the app or more beta testing in September. I have signed up for that, but whether I'll actually get onto that is another thing. But that's where I'm probably going to do my beta reading. Purely because I keep seeing a lot of people say I opened up beta reading and a fair few of the people who signed up to be a beta reader put my book through AI, or they took it and published it themselves under their own pen name. And I'm like, that kind of sucks. So I would do Patreon. But I feel like it's not really. I'm gonna be real. I don't think Patreon's very creative friendly. I don't think it's very creative friendly at the end of the day. So and this one is done by an author for authors, so I'm like, I feel like they would understand what an author would want from that sort of app. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. It's nowhere near being beta read at the moment, so um I'm not really too worried about waiting for people, like waiting for that app and stuff. So that's my plan. That's my plan. And then people could just sign up and and then unsign up if they want to, you know what I mean? Yeah, then you'll be reading. Exactly. But that's gonna be my plan. That's gonna be my plan. So God damn it, yours didn't work, Doug. Why is it not working? I watched it. Why? Wait, Squid, did it work for you? If you're still here? Did yours pop up? Was it your cat though? Why is it not doing it? Right, that's yours. Why isn't yours popping up then? Is Cozy's popping up? Okay, that's Cozy's. That's yours, Doug. Why didn't it come up? That's so strange. That's so strange. Oh, people have like custom cats when they collect a void shard. And sometimes it just doesn't work. I don't know why, because ah okay, I get it. It's because I didn't put your name in it. Okay, so if okay, that's your Squid. That's Cozy's. Okay, so I didn't put the second value as your name, Doug, so that might be the reason why. So we'll just have to test it again tomorrow. This is the one problem with this sort of thing, because it's obviously a one redeem per stream. It I can't test it until tomorrow, and I can't test other people's. Nah, you only get one if you was it 10 subs? Was it 10 subs? If you give 10 subs. Yeah. So if you give 10 subs, I am opening it up to just 10 subs at any time. Sort of like how Shaq does it. So it's not just to subathons and stuff. But yeah, that was the plan. So I'm gonna like that's open up now. I need to make a little command thing for it. I mean, I don't mind it. I've literally all I literally do is recolor the ones that I have. Because I it's sort of like a your character here sort of thing. I mean, I think is it 5 subs that you get a moth? I think. Moth. Moth. Which obviously those are on hold because I don't have an oven. I don't have one. Wait. Hold on. I've just realized something. I've just realized something. Hold on. Um, hold on. Hold on, guys. Right, where is this? Where is this? Um, 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 um. Uh, is it in Jesus? That scared me. Is it in stream? I'm out of breath. I'm dying. Oh my god, where is it? Where is the moth? Where is moth? Wait. Wait. Moth. Where are the moths? Moth. Oh, there's the moth. Oh my god, why are they so big? Okay. That's another thing that I need to sort out. I don't know where the moth is. Hold on. I need to do something. Streamer's paused. It'll be worth it. I swear, guys. I promise. It is appearing. I have a problem with Mix It Up right now with OBS. It's made everything bigger. Don't know why. That's a command. Is it in ungrouped? Moth. Moth. That's 250. 250. Okay, it's in that way. Moth. Where's Twitch emotes? E? E. Oh, it's that folder. Then it's in badges. Mothman. Moth. Moth. Man, 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 man. Wait, what do you mean a muff emote? We have a bunch of muff emotes. We have a bunch. All of them are in BTTV though. Moth. Where is he? Moth. Okay, there he is. I don't want to change it so he's right directly in the middle of the screen. Moth. And if you use any of those Moth. If you use any of those emotes, that also triggers the moth alert too. Okay, where is... Right, let me just hide fishing for a sec, guys. I believe I can put GIFs in here. My eyes are burning. My eyes are so dry because it's hot and the fan. Haha, yeah, we can do that. Wait, how much do you reckon a moth weighs? Average moth weight. Oh no, don't. I've turned it off for a sec. I've just hidden it purely because of the menus that I'm going through. It's a little bit doxy, so don't worry. Fishing is working. It is working. 0.2 to 2 grams. Giant wood moth is 30 grams. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh wait, no, that's kg. That's a very big moth. I mean, you weren't. Not for the not for the giant wood moth, which is 30 grams. Yoni, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day today. Missy, no problem. 0.3 kilograms. You know what? I feel like moth would be relatively big. Should we put him as like 1 kilogram? How much gold do you want for a How much gold do you want for moth, guys? 1,000. Okay, moth is legendary. Moth is legendary. At only 1 kilogram. Hold on. Okay, so this is gonna be a really big muff, but it's fine. I can't put it any lower, unfortunately. It has to be 1 kilogram. Wait, no. Can I do more? Can I put point decimals? 0.03. That's 3 grams. So 0.3 would be third. Can I do that? 0.03. Oh, yo, I can. Oh, it rounds it up to 0.10. How much is that? 0.1. That's 100 grams. It's fine. 100 grams for little tiny moth. Oh, they're on Twitch. I'm streaming both on Twitch and YouTube. Most of the chat is through Twitch. That's where a lot of people who watch my streams are. Okay. Yeah, I'm slowly growing. I'm slowly growing on YouTube. Slowly. Oh wait, we can put we can put a little moth noise. Wait, what's the sound? Wait, where is the sound for moth? Where is the sound for moth? Moth. Moth.
A test of your reflexes.
Oh, nice, Missy. Nice. He is. He's worth every gram. Where am I going? Why is that on a different hard drive? Twitch. Moth. Okay. Okay, he has sounds now. Let me turn back on fishing. There you go. So you guys, he is legendary, so he's gonna be a little bit more rare than usual, but Moth is there. Oh my god, there's a cold breeze coming in. Yo. Where am I drawing? I'm using Clip Studio. We're doing my platonic besties PNG right now. Hold on, they're bold. There we go. They also have one hand. Hold on. We're doing this today. We're making a PNG. So we're doing the this technically right now is the non-talking PNG. I'm just moving the hand out of the way. Actually, I haven't drawn the other hand, so yeah. Yeah, bold. Normal fish redeem. Which one was it? Was it the channel point redeem or the command? Because they both have a minute cooldown. Nah, you good. You good. It was channel point one. There you go. We're gonna get rid of the hair. No, I don't want that. Bold. How'd you fish? I don't think there is the option in Pad Thai. Sounds so good. I have so whenever I do like a frozen shop, I get a bunch of like Chinese stuff. I got chicken balls. Chicken balls, right? I'm having chicken balls, chips, and gravy tonight. Because I was like, I don't want like an actual meal. I just want stuff. And they come out really crispy. They come out really crispy in the air fryer. So I'm just like, I just need them. I need them balls. I need the balls, guys. I need the balls. Oh my god, my eyes are like watering so bad. Don't come to the UK, guys, in the summer. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Nah, having your FYP full of VTubers, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. We need more VTubers. I really want to cook though. I really, really do. But my brain just hasn't gotten to the part of me actually ordering like real food at the moment. Because like in my head, because my mom is coming to visit in a couple of weeks, she's like, we can just go food shopping and do all that stuff that like we usually do when she comes and visits. And I'm like, cool, awesome. That's usually a relatively big shop too. So I'm here just like, can we survive until then? Can we do that? Bag of tater tarts, and now I'm gonna grab a heap of tendies from my butcher. Want to test out new ovens? Do it. Do it. I would be cooking so much if I got a new oven and it had something that I was like, ooh. Not gonna lie though, the air fryer that we do have has been like so good considering we can't use the oven. Like if we didn't have it, I think I'd be panicking a lot more. That hand is behind the coat because that is the skin. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Also, guys, I found out, you know how I was worried about not being able to get the paid for version of Live 2D so I can actually rig my model and stuff? I did a bit of like a little bit more digging because I was just like getting a year subscription seems a little bit too much out of my budget. Because you're locked into like a 3-year yearly subscription, if that makes sense. So I was like, I don't really want to do that because that sounds like quite a bit of money. And the subscription every month is like £11, maybe £12, depending on the conversion rate. But then when I actually had a look at it the other day, that works out. If we go with the conversion rate right now, that's like just under £12. So that would be like 140 a year. Correct me if I'm wrong there. I've rounded that up, by the way, just so I could do the numbers and stuff. It was like 140 a year if I did a monthly subscription. However, with a 3-year subscription, like a yearly 3-year subscription, it was like 60 the first year, then it went down to 57 the second year, and then it went down to 50 for the third year, and will continue to stay at that third year price. And I was like, that actually that's way better. that's a lot better. So yeah, so I might actually be able to do that. I'm waiting until I get like these last bunch of commissions like paid for, because some of them are what am I drawing right now? Oh, I see. Some of them are like payment plan ones, so I'm gonna wait until I is that right? I don't know. I'm gonna wait until like a majority of them are like mostly paid for. But yeah, so I might actually be able to learn Live 2D a lot sooner than I thought. No problem, Doug. Enjoy your food. Food man. If there was no consequence to like eating food, you wouldn't stop me. Tuxkite, welcome on in. Hope you have a good day today. Honestly, same. I also don't want to go to the office today. It's oh no, it's getting too hot. Ugh. I don't want it. Does anybody want the heat? You can have it. I don't want it. Oh yeah, Tuxkite, do you have the cats yet? Or are you getting them a little bit later? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure you said. Do you have the boys? I need to know. I need to know for my mental well-being. You don't have them yet? No! Cats, man. Cats. I freaking love cats. Seppi was an actual I'm going to say sloot, if you get my drift. If I say it that way, maybe Twitch won't pick up on it. That's what he was being this morning. He was like, I'm going to rub my whole entire body over you right now because I just want so many like scritches and everything. You know, that's you know when cats are just like aggressively all over you because they're like, I need to do this. That's what he was like this morning. I'm like, buddy, I'm half asleep. It's too hot for this, but he was like, no, mother. You will be affectioned. But yeah, no, that was Seppi this morning. Scurry isn't like that usually. I think it's too hot for Scurry. Now that we found out that she does actually get stressed out by the heat, and I'm like, you know what? Me too. Me too. I get it. I feel so bad for her because, like, at the vets, her little toe beans were sweaty as well, guys. I was like, I've never seen that from a cat before, but apparently it happens. I was like, my baby, my sweet baby. Yeah, no, honestly, she was so stressed about going to the vets. Because like even on the way back, she was you know when cats like pant when they're stressed, she started doing that, and I'm like, oh no. Like it wasn't from the heat, luckily. So that was a good thing, I guess, but she was still like super stressed from going to the vets. And I'm like, baby, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Yeah, no, she's a very like she's like me. She's like me, you're just easily stressed. Oh no, I totally get that though, Squid. I totally get that. I hate it so much when that happens. Especially when it feels like the day is going so like super slow and you just haven't done anything. When I was taking my kitty Cleo back home after taking him from the shelter, it was super hot. The train as a kitty, he panted, and the only thing I could do was just put him through the. Yeah, that's what I had to do with Scurry, was just like stick my hand into the carrier. Like through the opening because I couldn't really do much. I couldn't do much. Like we're in a car, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, no, she was not happy. But like, the vet was just like you are pretty much doing everything you can for her in this heat. Like we can't do much. Like this is the problem. Is like because it's so hot, we can't like escape anywhere or anything. So do it, and come back with what you found. I need to know because I'm eating frozen food. I have a pizza in the freezer. I don't like pizza, but honestly, these ones are actually pretty alright. I'll eat the pizza. Just move to NYC. No, that's a problem. I'd be going to the theater every night. I can't afford that. I can't afford that. Become a patron of the arts. No, I want someone to be the patron of my arts. You know? I need a rich dude who's just like, draw me some shit, and then they leave me. They leave me for like 6 years while I draw said shit. And then they come back and I'm like, it's not very good. And they're like, no, it's perfect. Here's some more money. No, I'm the poor sickening artist right now. I need money to get more books. They're good for my mental health. You know? I need more face in my life. Moth. No, I need the magical cheese emporium. That's what I need, guys. Guys, I need the magical cheese emporium. Yeah, like every year you just hire me to just draw like a different moth. He's not doing much much different like and blah blah blah. He's not doing anything different from the last one that you get, but like he's still a moth, you know? Where are you? Down here, okay. The hair's gonna be covering this, but like I want to put it in just in case. Because like with my PNG, I have made like the hair to be animated if I wanted to. I can't speak today, you know? Maybe I should just shut up. Moth. It's a struggle today. Thank you. Thank you. No, 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 no. Have you seen like those tunnels where they've drawn the different frames of like an animation, and if you're going fast enough, it looks like the picture animations. I don't know what they're called. Um do that. So people have to run down the corridor to get the full extent of the moth animation. Right? Honestly, could you imagine? At this point, right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I will, as long as it's not offensive or like not good, I will draw anything. I will draw anything if people will pay me. Oh, hi, Seppi. Hi, baby boy. Who's my little man? Who's my little baby boy? Hi. Doing? Doing? Who's my little man? Okay, bye. I love him so much. Well, that's not right. Like for realsies though, guys, I'll draw anything for money. I will. Hell, I'm burnt out from 3D right now, but I'll do anything. I'll do 3D if someone asks me. Cats doing human things are just so funny. Just animals. I freaking love it when people name their animals like real names, like Dave. I'm like, that's so funny to me. I love it so much. I want to press ice cubes to my eyes. It's not good. It's not good. But it's what I want to do. It's what I crave right now. I can fit in my chest freezer. That would be dangerous, but honestly, at this point, I'll do anything to cool down. Oh, that sounds so good though. My nan has these they're like gel filled packets that you could just put in the you don't have to put them in the freezer or the fridge. You just put them in the fridge. And then those would go on her eyes, and I'm like, oh, that sounds so good. Really? God damn it. I think that's the line out of that. The hair doesn't have the line out yet. I think the hair is more so outside. Yeah. It really is. It's the vampire pose. It's the vampire pose. Like, I didn't even realize until Stelly pointed it out. I was like, oh. And I was like looking to see how I'd done mine. I'm like, oh, it's the same pose. I did, like, it wasn't intentional. Like, I even drew out like 4 different ideas for Stelly too. And it just never occurred to me that it was the same as my VTuber model. Okay, I think that's everything line arted. Wait, no, the corset. The corset. I've heard of Count Binface, yes. I'm aware. I don't really know what he's doing, to be honest. I love that. I love that so much. Cal, welcome on in. Hope you have a good day today. It's so stupid. I love it. Like, honestly, I'll probably do a lot more than what the government's doing right now. Like, let's be real. That is all I'll say about politics, guys. I try and keep politics to a minimum in here. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. He's been here for a while. For sure. I'll do that after. Yeah, yeah. He's been around for a while, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna leave the hair. I want corset buttons. That's not how you spell buttons. Oh my god, I just can't. I can't. Buttons. And then we have coat buttons. That's amazing. I don't like that. They are gold, so they will be this color. Okay, we won't be able to see them on here. I'll just see it here though. Oh my god. There are some silly ones out there, and I'm just like, that's funny. Okay, if we get rid of the sketch, cool. Do I want to do the face? Yes. Oh, that's just the eyes. No, I'll keep that how it is. I need another one for Stelly. How do I even? That's hard. What? Oh. See, this is the problem, right? I'm usually... I don't even know. I just forget what I said because I'm more so saying it to myself than anybody. Okay, so we have... That's the skin tone. We have the hair. Got the eyes. And we have gold. Gold I can take from my own VTuber. Okay, so we have them colors. We've got skin tones which are going to be more towards bluish, purplish. Okay, so if this first one is going to be this color, how'd you find these? How'd you find these, Toxicite? Where is my thingy to help me with? Yes. Yes, we also found out that it was on by default here in the UK. Which is illegal. Oh yeah, like I said earlier, and it's the last thing I'll say about it because otherwise I'll go off on another rant, right? I've got a feeling they told everybody, hey, we've updated the TOS. Do you agree to these terms? And people will just say yes because they won't read it. And then that is apparently us saying yes, we agree to the Gen AI usage. You know. Well, that's the thing. Because of GDPR law here and in Europe too, that's illegal. It has to be opt in, not opt out. And it was opt out. So that's not good. But I've got a feeling because they said, hey, we've got new TOS, we've updated them, and people consented to those TOS, then they technically consented to the AI stuff, which then made it opt out. I think that's how they're getting around it. Because Instagram did the same thing with Meta. Everybody was going like, they've put this thing on to allow our stuff to be used in that way. And everyone's like, go here to turn it off and everything. When I went there, it was already turned off. So yeah, that's the thing. Like, you didn't get an email from it. Streamers didn't get an email about it. It's not on their blog posts either about updates that they do like that. So they definitely wanted to sneak it past people to like, you know, use it and stuff, which sucks. I don't like these. I don't like them. We'll get rid of this. White is the color, but like, I feel like obviously Sunny's thingy's pale. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it to here. Place that color. And then we go slightly down for this color here. And then we go over a bit. You guys can't see the the color wheel I've got up. Yeah, no, they don't exactly Phil. We have that. So that is Study's color palette. That's a different hand. That's fine. Might be a little bit too dark though. Yeah. So I don't want it to be white, otherwise I'm just working with black and white, and the reds will look too red. Um, See, that's the thing. When I logged onto Twitch today, when I opened up the first Twitch thingy, it did come up at the bottom saying, "Hey, we've updated our terms, like our TOS." And as far as what I looked, I couldn't find anything about the AI stuff in there. But then I don't really know legal terms, to be fair, so it could have been in there, and I just missed it. Jesus. Kurt, welcome on in. Oh, Kurt. Hold on, let me double check. You have a custom cat. You have a custom cat, by the way, because you gifted 10 subs the other day. So you have a custom cat for when you collect a void shard. Let me get him up. I'm gonna hassle you now, because otherwise I'll forget. And you'll never get it. You have a choice. You have a choice. You can pick from these 5 cats, and I can make it custom for you. You don't have to choose now. I can DM you later, though, if you want. But it is sucky with, like, the TOS, because they know people won't read the TOS. They know they'll just press accept. But I feel like that is sort of, like, a big enough change for them to be like, hey, we've added this. And not just a, hey, we've updated the terms. Like, people aren't going to read those terms. You know? Like, it should have... Like, when I went on to Stream Elements last, I can't remember who did it. Someone's bought Stream Elements. I can't remember who it was. Someone's bought it, though. And literally, the first thing that happened when I logged in was a thing, a little window on the screen being like, hey, we've partnered with these people now. This is what's happening. You can either accept these terms or you can delete your account. And I was like, I would rather have those options than them going, hey, our terms have changed, and I don't actually know what the terms are. Top left cat. Oh, this guy up here. Cool. How would you like him customized? I can just give him a color. I can put accessories on him or her. We just look at his face, guys. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at it. The color must be green. Okay. I will do that. Let me write that down for you. Where's my notepad? Okay, I've written that down. Where's Steady's face? There. See, if I like look at my own PNG, so I've sort of like done mine as a I don't even know where my PNG is. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Obviously, I took my VTuber model face. So it's all neutral, which is totally fine. I think that's fine to do that. Yeah. Yeah, it's my PNG. I haven't used it yet. I'll probably be using it when I do the Book Nook stream, because you guys unlocked that on Tuesday. So I'll do that. But this is where I'm going to be using it. Although I need to make the open mouth. It doesn't have a mouth. No problem, Toxicate. Thank you so much for stopping by today. If I do it like my VTuber, then it's going to be relatively neutral in terms of shading, which is totally fine. Wait. Oh, I see. And that's mostly for like the outside, and then this nose part is a separate thing. This nose is also separate. But that is so I could manipulate it when I do it. If I make the mouth the same way I've done mine, so with my VTuber's mouth, I've also got the top lip as a separate thing, and then my bottom lip is also a separate thing, and then the teeth are separate at the back too. And then that should be fine. Right, do I do this as all one thing? There's gonna be some ads, guys. So I'm gonna go.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! Welcome on in. Oh god, that scared the life out of me. Hold on, let me snooze the ads. I feel bad. I know I'm not allowed to go now. I'm not allowed to go. We'll leave it a bit. We'll leave it a bit. Kinda, what were you doing? Welcome on in, everybody. I am Katru Desu. I'm a necromancer here on Twitch. I'm a cat right now because I'm in between models. You can see a little bit of my model here. You can't see my mouse. That's cool. Right here on the left here. We do art. We do art, and then on a Tuesday and a Saturday we do some games. But we're in the middle of a heat wave right now in the UK, so I'm doing art all the rest of the week. But what were you doing, kinda? Hope you had a good stream. If you do need to go raid and run, that is totally cool. If you want to lurk, that is also totally cool. We're having a chill stream here today anyway. So it's all good. It's all good. And thank you so much. It is. It's been 7 years. 7 years since I got affiliate. Yeah. We're doing Stelly's PNG right now. We're currently in the middle of doing stuff. Stelly is bald. Stelly's bald. Hold on. Let me put on Stelly's hair. There we go. Stelly's hair. Okay. The face looks so much better when I put the hair on. Yeah, this is Stelly. I'm doing their PNG for them right now. We was just doing some blah 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 blah. Some line art. There we go. Some line art. Oh wait, I haven't done the t-shirt. It's fine. I'll figure it out later. But I just started doing the face and stuff. After doing some of the limelight and everything. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. My brain has just not. My brain is just not. It's not study. Ooh, what were you studying? And some. I really want to play Death Stranding. I have the first one. I managed to get it when it was free on Epic. So I don't really want to get the second one until I've played that one. See whether I actually like it or not. But it does look fun. I think Stelly's playing number 2 right now. And it does look fun. No idea what's going on in it. I feel like it's one of those games where I can literally watch the whole load of gameplay on it and I still won't know what's going on, even when I play it myself. So it's yeah, it does look like a good game for sure. For real, these I need Stelly's references. The house class I have. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool. That's so interesting, kinda. Right, so when I was hear me out. When I was younger, I really wanted to before I wanted to be a vet, because I really wanted to work with animals, but then I had an interview at the local vet practice for work experience, and then after that point I was like, I do not want to work with animals. I love them, but no thank you. So I was like, what can I do? What can I do? Because I was still like on a I want to do something with science, that sort of thing. So my other option was what was my other option? I think it was like mortician, that sort of like pathway. Obviously I didn't do that. I went into art, and now I'm a VTuber, and now I'm a cat on the internet. Finish your assignment. Nice. And my art teacher was like, you'll never get a job in art. And I'm like, bet. And here I am. One day I will make horny art. I will. I'll do it, guys. Need to pay my bills. Yeah, right? Yeah, my art teacher was just like, you won't get a decent grade in your GCSEs. I didn't. I got a C, which that's a pass. It's fine. I got a C. And she was like, you'll never get into college to do art. I did. And then also I won't get into university or get a job in the art industry. I did both, and I've also got a master's. So granted, the master's isn't in art. It is in I can't remember what it was called when I did it, but now the degree is just simply games. So who knows if mine I don't think mine would have changed to that, but yeah, it was game based. No, honestly, when I went to before I went started uni, me and my friend went back to visit the teachers and stuff, and I came across her in the hallway, and she's like, "Oh, what are you doing now?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to uni for art." Her face dropped. She remembered what she said. It was so funny. I was like so satisfied to get that like reaction from her. It was great. Exactly. I honestly, I don't think these people know what they're talking about. Like, let's be real. People, man. People dumb. I'm gonna do the mouth the same way as a VTuber's mouth is, so it's just easier for me to do it later, so I can change it that way. I think that'll be a good idea. No problem, kinda. No problem. I need to. There's gonna be some ads soon anyway. For me. And I need to go and get some food. I want something cold, but like we don't have anything cold in the house, so something warm it is. Filipino teacher. Oh my god, that was a struggle. Somebody who wasn't cut out for uni as well. Ended up almost being. So what? What is that? What is that saying? Ice cream? I don't have ice cream. I don't have ice cream, unfortunately. I do have like flavored ice and stuff, but like I want to actually eat something, you know what I mean? Ruby, welcome on in, and thank you so much for the 5 streak. Not gonna lie, Sang, I read that in like online speak. I was like, is that just a fancy way of saying something like weird? But no, I'm glad you you clarified that one. Oh, the popular kids in my school, they all had kids at 16. Not that that's a bad thing, but then welcome on in, Stelly. Also welcome on in. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Yeah, it you. Right, wait, hold on, Stelly, hold on. It you, but bald. You bald. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, guys. It'll be funny. I promise. I promise. It'll be funny. There we go. Hold on. It needs another one. Hold on. Like, it'll be under the hair as well. So we won't be able to see it. And then And then we just have a bald version. It's just got the shinies. That's it, Stelly. I'm sorry. This is you now. This is you. If I have it on top of the hair. It does that. Wait. No, but for real though, Stelly, that's actually a really good idea. Let's put them in his hair clips. And then, bam, shiny head. Okay, okay. I mean, wait, no. If I stick them in the hair folder. Wait, they're not on. They're not on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Wait, no, they wouldn't be in the folder. That's a lie. Hold on, ignore me. I can't. Oh my god. That's a shiny bold emote. That's amazing. I love it so much. There we go. Amazing. It's amazing what we could do to VTubers when we come together and as a community. No problem, then. No problem. Guys, I just watched a video. While I was waiting for my pizza to cook, and it was of one of the very higher ups in Twitch, right? When someone asked them, right? When someone asked them why it wasn't opt-in for the AI thing and why was it opt-out, he literally straight up said, we knew people wouldn't opt in, so we made it opt-out by default because we knew people wouldn't opt into it. I'm like, that is such an awful way. You that what? Exactly. You can never have a shiny bald head with a real life streamer. Well, unless they were bald to begin with. But yeah. Yeah, like straight up said, we knew people wouldn't opt in, so we opted everybody in and they have to opt out. And I'm just there like, what? What? It just I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. And I'm just like, eh? You know? Like, that's something you don't admit to. Like, you know, that's something you don't admit to, guys. Like, for realsies. Like, you don't do that. And like a lot of the questions that people were asking, like genuine questions that had like should have had some good answers. He was just like, you could see the cogs turning, and then eventually he was just like, I actually don't know. And I'm like, well, you should do. You should do. You knew people would be asking about this. Man, people.
Cat.
I don't like your nose, Stenny. I'm so sorry. I feel like it should be thinner. Can I do that without messing it up? Oh, that was the end of the song? I thought there was more. Oh no. No, when I actually do my humor model, you guys will be able to know. You guys will know. Oh no. I think it's happened too many times now that I can't not have it, you know? I'll do the hand afterwards. Wait, what color is this? This is the one that goes. It's sort of like goes in between the shadows and yeah. Let me know if this is too warm for you, by the way, Stelly. If you want it like more dead. Does that make sense? Like with mine's like mine's got like a cool undertone to it. Actually, speaking of vampires, so I was gonna get this book yesterday. I was gonna pre-order it, right? And it was basically like this person. I didn't figure like in the blurb it didn't say whether it was a curse or not, but basically if she kisses someone, they die. And so her first husband died. And then during the night hours, she goes out and she finds like the bad like men of the city and she like lures them in and then kisses them and then like she poisons them. And then she finds this one guy and she's like, him, he don't look good. Let's get rid of him. So she kisses him. He doesn't die and she's like, oh fuck. It turns out no, that's her like new fiance, right? And she's just like, you know what? I'm gonna go through with this. I want to see what's up because apparently his family's up to something, and where he lives is surrounded by like vampire infested woods. And I'm like, he's gonna be a vampire. I know he is. Then I saw artwork. Then I saw artwork for the second book, and I was like, yep, I was right. I was right. He's a vampire. And now I'm like, I want it now. I kind of want that book. It's fine though. I wasn't gonna get like the nice fancy version of it, so I was like, you know what? I'll leave it for now. It's it cool. Equally key. That shade looks so weird on the forehead, but it's fine. It's okay. I like how that is like genuinely, blah blah blah, genuinely the vampire book I have. Like pretty much it's pretty obvious that the people in this place are vampires, but the main character's just like, huh? Throughout like a good portion of the book. Like she's just like they're a bit freaky and they look real good, but like, huh? Oh, that's why it's not working. So I'm just there like, nice. I really love it when the readers know a bit of information that like a specific character doesn't know. I'm just there like, hell yeah, let's go. Because honestly, it's so fun. Yeah. Turn it off because you know they knew that people wouldn't opt into it. Like the thing is, so many people said no to it. So many people said no to it, and they were just like, we'll still put it in. We'll still put it in. I'm like, ew. Ew. That's disgusting. That's gross. Ew. I think this this face is gonna look weird because I wanna do the lips like afterwards. It's like when I don't have eyebrows. Like when I don't have eyebrows in the thing. Do you want an eyebrowless version, Steady? I can do that. That's possible. Like, look. Just take away every bit of hair on your face and your head. I'm so sorry. Anybody that gets a VTuber off of me, this is what you have to deal with. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No! No! This was not my intention. No. What layer am I working on? Dark shadows. The dark shadows. Let's go. Shadows. I tell you what, guys. So I already did this in my vampire book, right? It's spicy. And shadows, right? I'll just leave that. You guys can figure that out, right? And now I'm just like, do I put this into my Fae book? He wasn't originally gonna have shadow magic, but then I was just like, it just happened. It just happened. So I'm just like, I could. No one can stop me. I don't really see a lot of like romancy books where they use their shadows. No, honestly, that like this guy, he was an accidental shadow daddy. That wasn't my intention with him. Like originally he was gonna have sort of like oh my god, what is it? Lightning sort of magic sort of thing, and it didn't work out that way. I just went straight into shadows. I was like, you know what? It actually suits his character anyway. Yeah, pretty much. That's what happened. That's what happened. So yeah. Yeah, it's not me. It's not me. They ask for it. They're like, "Hey, cat, I'd look real good with some shadows." I'm like, "Hell yeah, let's go. I'm in. I'm in. Let's go." Wait. Oh no. I can't even say that one. I can't even say that one. Okay. Okay. I have like 3 books. I have 3 books that have shadow daddies. Oh no. It's not a bad thing, obviously. I'm right. Slight turn of like conversation here, guys. I'm actually like, so I found this Instagram post on how to like pick skin tones for just any skin tone, really, like to pick all like the shading and stuff like that. And you guys can't see it, but like you know up here, up in the top right hand corner, like all of the hang on, if I take a screenshot, how do I do that? I need to go in here. Screenshot. Like if I take that, so like, so we have the color wheel, right? We have the color wheel, and the general gist of it is you pick like the skin, like the skin tone, but you only pick it out of like this little area here. I'm like, hell yeah. And then you pick all of your thingies out of that. which is honestly it's so helpful. It's so helpful. Like the only time you go like out here is when you're doing that like transition color that I used between the first shadow and the skin and stuff. Honestly, I feel like that has been like a life-changing thing. Sorry, that was a bit of a tangent out off of Shadow Daddies, but I had to tell you guys. I had to tell you guys. But anyway, back to Shadow Daddies. I feel like we need more of them. Like, don't get me wrong, the book market is saturated with them, and that's not a bad thing. Shadow Daddies are amazing, and my window's open, so my street can hear me. Shadow Daddies. Actually, Toxicite's not here to defend himself here, but I had to explain what Shadow Daddies were, and I had a full like Google Docs worth of like, here's a Shadow Daddy, this is what it means. It was great. It was great, guys. I freaking love Shadow Daddies, man. Don't know what it is, but I love them. Yeah, exactly. Why ask Google when I can do it for you? Don't like it. I don't like that. That's too low down, I think. Aha, there we go. Wait. No! I've just done all those dark shadows on the wrong layer. Ah, this one's a jam, actually. Will it go back far enough? That's the question. No! Oh my god, it won't do it. Ugh. That is a transition shadow. Same. Same. I would have so many cats. I really would. I also I love the videos of people just being on the street and then just a kitten comes up to them and they're just like yoink and then they just take the cat. I'm like, you know what, same. I would also do the same thing. Why is there cat fur everywhere? My first cat was a rescue cat. He was a grey Persian. We couldn't keep him, unfortunately, because he didn't like my brother. But my nan and granddad had him. And he like lived until he was like 19 or something, so he definitely lived for sure. That's what I would be like. I'd be like, goodbye. To the orphanage, be free. Go, be free. I had a fab ice latte, guys, so let me get one up for you. Here we go. Let me find like a decent actual image of it. Hello, it is me. I'm finding what I just ate. Okay, so these aren't the official ones, but they're the same thing, right? So you have your strawberry down here. Then on top of that, so the strawberry goes all the way through, right? Then on top of that, it's more of like a creamy ice, I guess. Then that's dipped in chocolate, a thin layer of chocolate, and then sprinkles. That's what I just literally shoved in my mouth. And both my cats were like watching me like, what? That's what I just ate. It was delightful. I did not eat it up here. I was like, I'll eat it in the kitchen. Because at least if I get any on the floor because it's melting, I can clean that up. In here, I don't want fruit flies or ants. Could you imagine? Ants. Ew. No. No one wants ants. Ants are ew. Gross. We have enough problems with ants in this house. They seem to be getting into our house no matter what we do, which is really annoying. Wait. Okay, the waterline is separate, so that's fine. I honestly, sometimes I'm just like, did I do that? And then realization sinks in that I may have made a mistake that I can't go back. I can't go back and fix it. So I have to work with it. And I'm like, no, I don't want it. Oops. Let's put a little bit more. Should I really render this out? Should I really render out the egghead? I feel like there's no other way. Sorry, Sally. It'll be an Easter egg. It'll be an Easter egg. The head is like fully rendered underneath. Made a mistake. Is that gonna... Wait, no, it didn't. Okay, so the nose has to go above everything because then the mouth will go underneath the nose. So the thing that is gonna... Because, like, so it's really weird with, like, because how I've done mine, right? So we'll have... like, the teeth. Have the teeth. Teeth will go like this down the bottom. So if that's the teeth, right? And then above that we'll have a layer which is going to be the... We just make the skin... Just do it red for now. We'll then have a layer that will be the top lip, which will cover up this. So there'll be a bit of skin that goes above this. And there'll also be another one here as well. And then on top of that, we'll have the... We'll have the mouth. We'll have the mouth. Which is then two separate. So we'll have layer 1 and then layer 2. And then this part here will move with each of these lips. So they're constantly covering thing. Because, like, if we get rid of them, the teeth actually go outside of the lips. We don't want that. So it will go here. Yes. Sage, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day today. It does. But yeah, that's what I want to do. So with the nose has to be above everything, because otherwise it will those bits that cover the teeth will otherwise cover the nose and the shadow and stuff. So they have to be underneath, which is totally fine. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And obviously on this, I need to put in like shadows and stuff, but we can do that afterwards. I'll do that when I've actually done everything. Hope you're having a good day today, though, Sage. I can't remember if I asked you that. Oh no, it ends. It will end tomorrow at 4 p.m. my time. So in about 2.5 hours from now, tomorrow, it will end. The timer is completely different from the badges and stuff. So because I set up the badges on Twitch. No, I should be streaming a lot longer tomorrow, purely because it might be cooler tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna see how far I can go today, but I think I've only got like half an hour left in me. Purely because it's like 30 degrees now in here. It not nice. It gross. Yeah. That's one that I had to click earlier, and I think that is the AI thing. Is there a link? Is there a link or anything to it? That it will actually take you to where it says. I doubt it. Yeah, everybody's turning it off. And do you know what the dude said? He was like, I can't remember his title in the company, but someone asked why was it opt out and not opt in. He literally said, because we knew people wouldn't opt in if it was opt in. I'm like, then that's a sure sign that you shouldn't have put it in the first place. You idiot. I'm just gonna say it, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. If you know and you're very well aware that people will not opt into something like that, then don't put it into your platform. Don't do it. Because people will just start to resent you even more than they already do. Baffles me. Oh my god, what layer am I working on right now? Yeah, honestly, yeah, no, exactly. Because, like, I feel like if you're going to change something like that, I feel like adding that thing in is enough of a way, is like enough to be like, hey, we've added this in, not a we've updated our TOS. I feel like updating your TOS is maybe changing the language, or maybe adding clarification to a thing that you've already got in there, not, hey, we've added the AI feature, do you accept to this, you know? Oh, that would be why it's not working. And the fact that they knew people wouldn't opt into it baffles me, that they went ahead with it anyway. It's the same with like when people were asking like genuine questions, like the guy just did not have the answers for her, and I'm just like, dude, I'm pretty sure if you were going to do a Q&A about all of this, you would have some answers. I'm gonna put the lips in. I'm gonna put the lips in. Which will go underneath the... Wait. They have their own lines, so I will take them off of their own. These are the lips. If I can get the lips done today, I think I'll be happy because that will be pretty much the face done, outside of the eyes. I like every part of me is like blushy. I'm like, no, can't put blush and makeup on everything. I can, nothing's gonna stop me, but every VTuber will just slay. Right, okay, so this is the top lip. Top. Top lip. Bottom. Yo! Meepsy! I just looked at the thing. Thank you for the gift, Sam. That's funny. I love that so much. There are some names. There are some names on Twitch. Okay, we're gonna label that bottom lip. Wait, did that add time to the timer? I don't know. Top. There really are. I hope you're having a good day today, though, Meepsy. Lines. Also lines. Okay, I am gonna grab the teeth from mine, because why draw teeth again when I can simply just reuse? Teeth. Teeths! Not gonna lie, these are pretty good teeth. I'm gonna be real with you guys. They're pretty good teeth. I did a good job on my teeth. Oh, I didn't need that bit of the thing. I can get rid of that, it's fine. Do you want Fang Stelly? If you're in here. Teeths. I did a pretty good job with those teeths. I'm gonna toot my own horn here, guys. I did a pretty good job. Okay, right. So I'm gonna make these red for a sec. I have these are symmetrical. Wait, no, we'll put that on here. Get rid of that. Teefies. That doesn't surprise me, Pilot. And delete the ruler, then we can have the ruler on here as well. The fact that if they haven't put anything on it, it baffles me. And the fact that, yeah, How was food, Doug? How was food? Oh, the chat's being. Yeah, take screenshots and stuff that there's like if there's nothing. Because there's nothing stopping them from going in there and just amending it to be like, yeah, no, it was there the whole time. And it's like, it was not. Okay, so this one's gonna go over like this. Lips. Okay, so that is the bottom lip. This goes slightly under that. On top, we have one. I will do this blue just so I can see it. Yeah, like something like that should be in the TOS saying, hey, it's in here and you can turn it off, that sort of thing. But the fact that there's nothing about AI other than I know there's a bit of AI about like I said earlier about looking at the stats of your stream, like your viewers and how much viewers spend in your stream to give you the best sponsorship deal if they give you one. That makes sense. I understand that one, but it's not Gen AI, so I'm like, cool, awesome, I don't mind that. But if there's nothing about the Gen AI stuff, then it's like, Twitch, you effed up. You effed up, Twitch. You did a big oopsie. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Unfortunately, I think Amazon are the type of people who would just pay away a lawsuit. So, yeah. Who knows? Like it has like become a thing though that Twitch is becoming so anti-creator at this point. Like they're just putting in more and more things that just do not need to be there, or they harm people's like in most people's cases, most people's livelihoods, you know what I mean? How many subs for the 12-hour stream? 23? That say 23? I can't read that. I can't see. I can't see. Hold on, let me move my. Yeah, it's 23. 23 subs. Yeah, I don't expect people to like gift a bunch of subs or anything. I don't expect that. But if you don't, there'll be problems. No, I joke, guys. You can do what you want. I don't care. Yeah, honestly, because like the only reason why I am so like, well, as other people are like are so like annoyed about it, because like Asda did that to me. They gave my information out without me even knowing until after the fact. So I'm always just like, it like that's what GDPR is though, right? Like everything, if it takes any form of your like information, whether it's your content to train something in this case, you have to opt into it. You have to opt into it, because then you're consenting to your stuff being used. And unfortunately, that sort of law I don't think is in like America, so that's probably where they're like, oh, but we don't have this law, so we're fine. But like in the UK and Europe, we do have that law specifically to protect people, you know? Okay, then we have, I label this skin because otherwise I won't know what it is later. Wait, what do you mean? The AI disclosure agreement form. What is that? I don't remember that. And then again, I don't remember everything, so. Where the TOS is it, it's in privacy. The link gives an error. That's funny. That's funny. That's amazing. Which is the one link directly to the opt-out option says by visiting Twitch website, setting up your Twitch account, or using the Twitch services, you're accepting the practices described in the privacy notice to the extent permitted by law. Exactly, extent permitted by law. And this includes using data to develop or deploy generative AI models and services. See Amazon's generative AI disclosure. See, that's the thing. To the extent of the law, which means they have to abide by the law of each country, right? Which, in the case of what I'm talking about, which is the GDPR law, they have to have it opt in. So they've already messed that up, right? Like, tell me if I'm wrong there, guys. Beast, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day today. No, that's the thing, Beast. In the EU and UK, it is. It is illegal to opt out. Like, stuff like that has to be opt-in. Like that's what we're talking about right now, is that it's just Twitch messed up. But like in the live stream where they talk about all of this stuff and people ask questions, someone asked why wasn't it opt in instead of opt out. And the guy literally said, because we knew people wouldn't opt in. So we put it as opt out because we knew people wouldn't opt in. I'm like, that is the worst excuse I've ever heard in my life. And the fact that it's illegal, so yeah, at least. As far as I'm aware, I don't think America has GDPR, right? By local law, just like they have with the teen social media ban. Yeah, no, exactly. It's just, I don't get it. You know what I mean? No, exactly, Beast. Exactly. If you know people don't want it, then don't do it. You have to go behind people's backs, then don't do it. Oh, it's not above. It just it baffles me. It really does. If they want to do business in the EU, they have to abide by. Yeah, no, exactly. That's like don't get me wrong, I'm no law person, but because of what happened at ASDA, I'm very much aware of this law specifically. Available to our customers, we train and test on a range of data intended to enhance our services capabilities. We may train and test on licensed and proprietary. Oh my god, that was a struggle. They said intended. You know what? I'm gonna read in my head. That seems so weird. That's so weirdly phrased. No. This is Stelly. This is Stelly. That looks so odd. That looks so odd. But I'm doing the mouth the same way I would do a VTuber, just so it's easier for me to figure out how to do the open mouth. Snake Man, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day today. Oh yeah, for sure, Sang, for sure. Yeah, no, exactly, Squid. It is phrased in a way that like we don't understand it. Well, yeah, no one would say yes, and the guy actually said that. The guy said it, and unfortunately for him, someone recorded it. Someone took that VOD, they took that clip, and they have made it public, more public than it already was. So Yeah, I'm doing your dental. You have my teeth, by the way, Stelly. Would you like to see your teeth? Look at them. I did them months ago. I did them months ago. Let me know if you want me to change like anything on the teeth. As in, it sounds like companies are putting it in employment contracts. You will not use denier on our products. Yeah. I honestly, I want it to be more of a thing where people are just like, yeah, we don't want it now. Because yeah, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. I really want to get fangs, but it's one of those things where I don't want to just go onto the internet and be like, hey, where can I get fangs from? And then I just come across some like dodgy ass place at the end of an alleyway and I come out with no teeth, you know what I mean? Double fangies? Wait, which ones are those on? Are those on? Those are these ones here, right? And they're on the bottom. You know what? I can just look at Kate Beckinsale. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry, Stelly. I'll just look at Kate Beckinsale. It's fine. I'll just look at her. It's fine. It's okay. Let me write it down. Let me write it down so I can have a look. Where do I put that? You know what? I'll just write it on here. Then no one can say that I use AI because they see me draw. They see me rolling, you know? That's just so funny. There we go. Bloop. Yeah, treat myself. Treat myself after a hard day of work just looking at Kate Beckinsale's mouth. It's the only way. It's the only way to do it. Yeah, no, it's for work. Exactly. Exactly. What else would it be for? If not for work. What have I been drawing on? Ah, I see. I see what I've done. Oh, you provide. Oh, I've been provided with Kate Beckinsale. Oh, I see. I get it. I get it. Wait, no, I've just sent you a bunch of spaces. It's fine. It's okay. See, this is why I like being an artist, guys. If I'm making cats, I can look at cats. And I also get to look at Kate Beckinsale. What more could a girl want? Finds the existing corpus of phase 7-4. Yeah, we pirated most books ever written. Whoopsie daisy is already minimal. Yeah, no. What annoys me is that they're taking public domain books and they're scanning them, which, you know, people do anyway. Like, the scanning isn't the problem. Like, at its base form, the scanning isn't the problem. And then they're, like, putting it through the generator, obviously, and then... What? And then they're destroying the books. That's what hurts the most, is that they're destroying the books. I read it to someone a long time ago. Apparently just draws the demon woman all the time and it seems like a decent pastime. Honestly, yeah. I do want to get into not safe for work art, but I'm weak. I chicken out. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Okay, so that is basically everything covering the teeth. So we then take the base color of the skin. And then we need this, which what reference do I have for this? I'm not used to drawing pale lips, I'm gonna be real, only because I usually like we've already established, I usually put a bunch of makeup on my characters. Do you want makeup setting? No. Wait, that might actually work. I have thingies. Yeah, makeup. It's so I can hide the imperfections of my art. Bitch. Yes. Yes. No, Steady, I haven't done that. I haven't done that, but it's my plan. It's my plan. Like currently my eyes turn from blue to red when I'm like angry. I have plans. I do have plans to have my eyes change color. Not in my PNG though. I'm gonna be real, I can't bother to do it in my own PNG. Wait. Like what? Is that an eye? Or what? No, that's not a one, right? I mean, I could do it on yours. I just don't. Fuck. Bleh. Um, I don't know how the PNG softwares work. So I don't know whether it will be like a couple different PNGs and you just swap between them. I don't know. What is that? What is that? Why is that there? Eh? But I can totally what I'm gonna do is I will paint your face neutrally, like there's nothing on it. And then I can add things on top because that's how I did mine, except for the lips. The lips I went straight into the black. But the makeup on top was separate. So I'll do like a blank canvas and then we can like add to it. I got myself some Coke, guys, so sorry if I burped down the mic. My bad. I'm gonna apologize now. Yeah, my bad. Wait, no, wait. Do I use the same tones? Yuzu! I know people don't mind. It's not as bad as eating down the mic. Honestly, if I ever hear anybody eating down the mic, except for if it's a crunch. Crunch isn't as bad, but eating other than crunch, nah, can't do it. If it's a purposeful slurp of a drink as well, like you go, guys, here's a good slurp, like that's totally fine too, but yeah. Yeah, a bunch of streamers do have a burp counter. I don't really burp much, to be honest, unless I've had a fizzy drink. Then I do. Yeah, no, honestly, yeah, no, I'm totally the same. Yeah, that's the one turn off for me. From everything, I'm like, if I hear you eating, no. No, I'm gonna have to like bow out of this relationship right now. What is that? That is a gap. Oh, wait, no, that was the wrong type of brush. There we go. Ooh, Yuzu. There she is. There she is. He's a little baby. She's such a pretty cat. Ugh, just cats, man. I freaking love cats. If I could have all of the cats, I would. Oh, I made a mistake. Oops. Yeah, no, you wouldn't have guessed, guys. Like, I know it's not immediately obvious that I like cats, but I do. I do like cats. Didn't we have a solar flare like a while ago? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, no, there's nothing to indicate that I really like cats. Nothing. Actually, I found something out yesterday, guys. Apparently I'm on a VTuber list on Blue Sky. It's just like animal VTubers, whether they just be themed as the animal or they're an actual animal. And I was like, I don't remember being on this. Look at them. Look at my children. Look at them. They're so cute. I love them so much. They're babies. I love them. Scari's currently sunbathing in my living room window where she shouldn't be. Because the heat stresses her out. And I'm like, me too. Me too. Also, let me know if anything looks weird steady, by the way, while I'm painting. I don't mind if you tell me. You are allowed to backseat. I don't want that though. We'll move that down here. This can go here. That could be the really dark one. I made a mistake. I just replaced the wrong one. God damn it, I can't undo that. Wait, no, that's actually a really condensed version of the color. There we go. No! Guys, no! Do a flip! Wait, no, I could do that! Wait, hold on. Sorry, Steady. Sorry, Steady. Are you ready? Are you ready for Steady to do a flip? Are you ready? You ready? Wait. Hold on. Where's my out? There we go. Steady did a flip. Mm-hmm. Amazing. Wait, why am I being flipped? Can I do a 180? Can I do that? I don't know how to rotate on LiveCD on VTube Studio. I don't know how it works. I just open it up. That's the best shadow I've ever done in my life. What the actual F? I honestly forgot how to spell highlights then. And then if I get the lines and I thin them out, that my eyes are on fire. But we've got 20 minutes left of that timer, so I'm gonna go to the end of the timer. At least it's cooler outside, I guess. Because yesterday it was warmer outside than it was inside. That was not good. I just want it to be cold. That's all I want, guys. I just want it to be cold. What we need to do is we need to do like a petition to stop the weather from its to stop the weather from weathering. Where's your reference? References. Yeah, stop the weather, full stop. We can just live in a void, I guess. The void has never steered us wrong, guys. Lips. Tickly. Then above the this would be the shadow. No, 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 no. That woman is perfection. She does not need to be changed or AI'd or anything. Perfection. Why? Why would people do that? Man, people are dumb. The character Kate Beckinsale plays. Wait, no. Yeah. Wait. Or was it the original one? Yeah, but yeah, Kate Beckinsale. Wait. Okay, no, I'm mixing her up with the other one. In like the original film, if that makes sense. The origin story. Yeah, because her name's very similar, right? Yeah, you don't need AI for that. You just look at screen grabs. Screen grabs. You don't need to do that to Kate Beckinsale. She is perfect. The burps. They're here, guys. I'm so sorry. Sonia, that's the one I'm thinking of. It was the same letter. It was an S. Man, I want to watch those films again. They put them on Netflix and then they don't like they put like 2 and 3 up, but then they don't put number 1. And then if they do put 1 up, the other ones aren't there, and I'm like, God damn it. I think I've got them on DVD somewhere. I freaking love Underworld. Okay. Those lips are bothering me. The nose is bothering me, and I can't figure out why. Are the lips too small? I think the lips might be too... Like you know, like the lines here? Oh no, what have you done? What have you done? Oh no! Ugh! Disgusting. Ew! Ew! Like, no! No! That... I'm gonna keep that opinion to myself. Oh my god, baked potatoes are like life. Oh, that no, 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 no. Why? 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 Like, why would you do that? There's nothing wrong with her. I can't figure out what's wrong with this. There's something wrong. The gap between this is too big. Like this could see, and then maybe I don't want to make them like they make sense. To be honest, I haven't put highlights on the face, so that also. Whoops. I could do the flip and jack. This is what, like, I have to do it in 3D. I don't know why I don't do it in thingy. Not haste bar highlight. It's like in 3D, if I'm sculpting someone's face, I'm looking at it at like the camera's like right under their chin and stuff. Too broad? Yeah, I can, yeah. Like, let me take the hair off. Where is the hair? Like, because it's from a angle. Like, because with like mine's like from the front. So it's completely symmetrical, whereas with yours, it's slightly to the side. And the head's tilted. But like this, maybe this line is too harsh. So if I get a red, I'm gonna get a red. Goes that way instead. Like, granted, we can't see that. Actually, no, we can see that with the hair there. Like, make it a bit softer. Obviously, the shading on the nose is... Like, granted, I haven't put the highlights in this, so the highlights will go here. So that would make the nose look thinner. But I haven't put them in. So that's okay. But the jaw... Yeah, that's what I mean. It makes sense without the hair. It's because usually it's the other way around. It doesn't look right without the hair. So obviously in your reference, you've got like a relatively long face. Well, it's not long. That's probably not the right word. The nose is longer for sure. And it's straight, right? So I could like the nose is on its own layer, so I can like move the nose wherever. Like we can have it up here if you really wanted to. Get rid of this. If we go more to the reference image, then the nose would be roughly there. Maybe round the chin out. Maybe round the chin out. Not by much, but do you know what it is? Because obviously the hair covers up this part of the face. This part of the face looks like it's a lot longer than it should be. And we can see the ear here. No, it's fine. It's just trying to figure it out. Cheekbones? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something silly. Get rid of that for now. Something that could help it. I'll get rid of the hair for a sec. Obviously, if I look at the sketches, granted I can like tone that down and stuff, but nah, that don't look right. You know what? I think it might be this bit as well. I think also because there's no like blush to be able to be like, okay, that's the cheek. You know? What have I done with mine? There is the smallest amount. But not by much. It could also be because the hair is a solid color as well. and I'm painting it without shadows at the moment, so that also could be it. Not necessarily. I'm not exactly like struggling or anything. I honestly think it's because like there's the hair isn't done yet, and it could just be because I haven't painted in the shadows. So let me. I'm gonna move them. I think that's the problem. Yeah, I think it's going to be a trust the process sort of thing. Yeah, because there's like, I honestly think it's because of the hair. I think it's because of the hair at the moment. Like, it's not in there yet. Like, if I'm gonna get hair shadows. Shadows. That's my really dark color. Tuna! Oh, come on in. Hope you're having a good day today, Tuna. Thank you. My art ones? I'm trying. I'm trying to grow my channel. Next week I start by posting every day. It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. Don't worry, it's fine. I've already made like 15 videos, so it's fine. I'm also gonna try and stream to vertical as well. Yeah, every day. They're just like shorts of like the stuff that I post up on yeah, I got a backlog. They're just like they're mostly stuff that I see on TikTok and then I just make that into videos and stuff. And I'm just gonna schedule all of them. That's what I do with my book talk videos too. I just schedule them. I just make them all on a Wednesday. And then I just schedule them all. That's what what my Wednesday is. Sorry, I got ice cube in my mouth, guys. Hold on. Yeah, my because like I stream on YouTube too, like I dual stream on there. So those fill out the days. Like those fill out Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then right now I post up a short on the days that I don't stream, so Wednesday and Sunday. But because I want to try and grow on TikTok as well, and apparently TikTok you have to post between 1 to 4 times a day, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. I cannot physically do that. I don't have enough ideas and I don't have enough art to do that. So I'm just doing one a day for now. That sort of worked on my book talk though. I managed to get like I think it was like 600 followers in like a week, I think. And then TikTok was just like, no more for you. Whether they're real people or not, I don't know, but you know, whatever. I just want enough so I can post a link on my TikTok and stuff. But yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to do. But the good thing about art though is that I can get like 5 pieces of content out of it at the moment. Like with yours steady, yours is a work in progress. With like going through like the sketch phase, then the line art and stuff like that. So that's gonna be over a while. And because I've been getting a load of like emote commissions as well, like that's so much too. I feel like with games though, it's a little bit harder because I don't know actually, because like obviously it depends on what you want to make into a clip though, right? And the way I see TikTok as well is like no one's gonna see all your posts in order. So you can literally just post like at least for me, I can post like videos of the same piece of art in a row and no one will see them in that order, they'll see whatever one you want, whatever one that the For You page gives them, to be fair. So I'm just like, whatever. I'm just gonna post whatever. It's been fun though. It's been fun for sure. Yeah, I think that's the worst thing about socials is like if you do want to like definitely grow, like if we just take YouTube or something, you do have to post consistently. But I think the algorithm favors consistency over. I think it's consistency and then it's the frequency. But I would totally recommend like batch making videos. Ooh, nice, nice. Yeah, I would totally. I would totally recommend like bulk making videos because I've made 15 videos, so I'm gonna start posting them on Monday. And that means I've got like 2 weeks worth of videos. So while those are going out, I can make more of them. You know, as soon as we try and push YouTube. No. If you've already made your account before that, it won't change. It's just for new accounts. It's only for new accounts. Because right now I am still in the area of only needing 500 subscribers, and I think it's 3 million views, I think, on shorts. And another load of hours watched on normal videos, I think. But apparently it's only for the new account. So if you've already got your account and you're using it now, then you're good. Yes. And also if you stream vertically on YouTube, those also count as shorts views, I believe, even though technically it's a long like form viewing, it counts as short views. So, and more people will see that stream because people are just like flicking through the shorts, right? It should be 10 hours. It should be 10 hours, Beast. I have to watch 3 times. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Why is it doing that? Oh, thank you for the 190. Wait, how many tabs do you have open? Apparently, if you go over two streams. Then again, it keeps breaking all of my streaks, which is really annoying. Wait, do I have it? I've still got 10 hours. I've still got 10 hours, don't worry. Because I mute the tab, not the stream itself. That works, apparently. Whoops. But yeah, I'm trying to grow my thingies. Mostly TikTok though. Mostly TikTok. I think though, if you make shorts for YouTube, you might as well just put them on TikTok too. No, I totally get that. I would quite happily watch like true crime or something. just to relax. I probably would, to be honest. Honestly, just when the screamer starts screaming, you know something's going on, especially if it's a quiet streamer to begin with. You know something's happening if they're screaming. Okay. Okay. That does help. That does help. Obviously, I'm painting it like I would a VTuber, so yeah, it should be fine. Cool. Wait. What are the dark shadows? That one. No problem, Tuna. No problem. Thank you so much for stopping by. I have... do I let the next load of ads run? Oh, the timer's finished. I didn't realize the timer had finished. I didn't realize. But thank you everybody who did subscribe. Or gifted. Or did... Did, gift subs. What did I have? I'm gonna read Morning Glory Milk Farm. Yes. Yeah, for sure, Tuna, for sure. I like usually when you stream, you're usually either just finished when I get onto my PC, or I'm just going to bed, or you finish sort of just after I finish, but then I'm like not in my office at that point. Is that the one with the money? Yes. Yes, it is. It is that one. So I'm gonna read Morning Glory Milk Farm. And also, we're gonna do a book nook stream too. I'm gonna make a book nook. I have 2 downstairs. I just need to... I think one's a magical library and one is like a Shakespeare's store or something like that. My mom and dad are obsessed with Shakespeare, by the way, guys. Every time they go to Stratford-upon-Avon, they're like, "Hey, Cat will like that." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, go for it, go for it." I think the last time they went, they got me a manga version of Romeo and Juliet. So yeah, so I will do that. I do want to try and get a arm for my webcam. 2 weeks ago, the arm that I was going to get went down to like £25 and I missed it. So now it's back up to 36. So I'm sort of like hoping it will go down again soon. I've never liked it. Honey's the discount one, right? I've never really liked NordVPN either. They always seem a little bit like something's not right, you know what I mean? It is. It wouldn't surprise me. Like, where do they even get where do they get the discounts from? Do they just make them up and hope they work? Tame of the Shrew. And then I got caught by a teacher and forced to elaborate on yaoi being transformative or something. Or another honor score. No! No. No. That's funny though. That's funny. Yeah, so I'm gonna read that. I think it's a self-published book, so it might take a little while to get here. So I will read that when after I've ordered it and it arrives and stuff. I don't know when that will be. Turns out they were stealing affiliate revenue, so Honey would override on Amazon's affiliate little bonus. Wow. Wow. What a scummy move. Wow. That. Wow. Oh, that's how you do that. Wow. I didn't know I could do that in OBS. Man, I freaking love Yaoi. I have some downstairs. That was the one thing that I actually hid when I was moving, like here, because my mom and dad had all of my books and that's where it was. And I was like, please don't go in those boxes. Please don't do it. Don't do that. Wow. I hate companies, man. I hate companies. Oh, also, guys, so I don't know who was like I think I mentioned it like a couple of streams ago, but the EWPR or something like that, like basically the packaging thingy that's going on in Europe right now, where if you ship to Europe or you're in a European country, I think it's if you're in a European country, like the EU country, you have to basically get a representative from each country to be like, hey, yeah, they're using responsible packaging and stuff like that. So basically you have to get a representative in each country, which is costing like a bomb. He's the boy. He's just a baby boy. He's a little man. We don't want that. That's a spoiler song. It turns out that me being in the UK don't have to even say, hey, my packages are responsible because I don't earn enough. And do you want to know what the threshold is, guys? Do you want to know what the threshold is? I need to earn 1 million a year or ship 25 tons. And I'm like, that ain't happening. That ain't happening, so I'm good. I don't need to tell the EU what I'm doing with my packaging. And like, the way I see it, right, guys, I feel like the people who ship the stuff shouldn't be the ones who are... No, tons. 25 tons. I feel like it's the person who receives it who should be responsible with what they do with the yeah, 25 tons of cats. Who should be responsible for what happens with the packaging, because like, how am I to know if I send a book, right? Because let's be real, I'm probably going to be shipping books. If I ship a book to someone and it's in a cardboard package, how am I meant to know that that person's going to recycle the box in the first place? Do you know what I mean? Might as well email MI5 and the FBI your entire IP logs as opposed to using your VPN. Statistically, less likely for your online behavior to end up out development. Yeah. It's yeah, like I don't like is it Norton? I don't think there's a point in Norton, to be honest. Like there's no point. There's no point in Norton whatsoever. Like just use Windows Firewall. The only good thing about Windows, by the way, is the firewall. Yeah. It just eats your PC. It's so silly. Like, don't get me wrong, like Windows Firewall has been pretty okay, and also don't click on dodgy links. Like I got an email from Epic this morning, and it was like, "Hey, you've requested for your email to be given. Like you've asked for the email associated with your account." And I'm like, "No, I didn't." And it was like, "Go here if you want to like double check this." I'm like, "I am not clicking that link." If I see a link in an email that I'm not aware of. Like, so if it's like a big company and they're like, hey, you need to change your password or check your password, whatever. I won't click on that link. I will literally go to the website and go through that. I won't go anywhere near links in in emails unless I'm expecting a link, you know what I mean? I just like, yeah, just don't click on dodgy links. Oh, we got Shakira. Yeah. Yeah, Windows 11 is just ass. Sorry, guys. I started singing. I was like in it. Stelly, you know that reference images that you sent me the other day of the like the spy looking character. I have an idea. I have an idea. Maybe I should do that for November. Should I do that for November? I actually don't know what book to write in November. If I'm definitely gonna do National Writing Month. I just don't do the official one because they allow AI, and I'm like, that's disgusting. Ew, go away. So I'm like, I don't know what book. I have what do I have? I have a gender bent Beauty and the Beast retelling, but I can't say. So that's the general gist. So I have that. I have another Beauty and the Beast retelling that I have an idea for. That one I have a little bit more to it. And it's also the one that Zen asked for too, the dragon one. I have that's what I'm doing there with that one. I have a pirate and a siren one. Yeah, that's 4. Yeah, I've got 4. I gotta choose. I want to start outlining them now though, because otherwise I won't.